Found a nice little coin today. George VI. The Mr. Stutter, apparently. Well, I think it is. It was a bit dirty when I had it. Had to clean it a little bit. 1938, sixpence. Not much. It's not full silver, but it's 50%, I think. Nice little coin. Oops. It was very manky when I found it. Took me a while to clean it. It looks nice now. Not bad condition. It's what they usually look like. Oops. I did find a couple of the coins, but they were grotty, not very good. And there's a piece of bronze or brass that I found yesterday. I don't know what it is. Could be a piece of a bearing from a tractor, but I found it in the woods. So I don't know how a tractor got into the woods. And it was the only signal I could find in the woods. So it's very strange. You can see like the goldy brass colour in there. Along here. In between the green. It's got a bit of a curve here. Not much. So yeah, it's quite a heavy piece. Because it's green. It's from making it think it's bronze or gunmetal. But very strange piece. Someone suggested it might be a bit of shrapnel, but something tells me it's not. I'll get that other bits I found today. That's not the one. Here are the coins that I've been finding. They're rather knackered, so you can't see nothing on that one. That's an actual 10 pence. That's copper nickel. That's Queen Elizabeth II. But there was a coin attached to it that was laying on top of here, which made the edge of the coin disintegrate, sort of thing. But that's copper nickel. That's a 10 pence. I know it's a 10 pence. And this is one of today's. I think this is a George again, but it was found with that one. It's got square edges, supposed to be, but it's worn out with the damp ground. There should be 3 thistles there. This is the same coin. It's not gold. it's the same material as that one, which has been in the ground, and I'd stuck this in a solution of salt and vinegar, and it turned out like this. I think this was a threepence of Queen Elizabeth. There might be a nose there. So that's Elizabeth. And that one's a George. And that was the Irish one with the pigs on it. That's an Irish coin. Of course, it's disintegrated with weather. There's a harp there. You see the strings, fine lines of strings. And it's a harp. I know that for a fact. I can't remember the date now. 19 something. That's one I found at the lake a week or so, or 2 weeks ago. Then this is there's a bit of a Britannia there. This is a halfpenny. I can't see the date. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a halfpenny. Early 1900. That's a proper worn out one. Look how thin that is. That's a modern 2. But it's been eaten away by the acid in the soil. That would have been a spendable 2p, that. But that's the one that was on top of that one there. And it would have been like that. Like so. Those two are stuck together in the mud. And who's this? Can't see anything. I think it's a Victoria. Queen Victoria. There's a date there. Very faint. That's 1886 maybe. Which that's a Victoria. Needs get this bit of stuff to come off. But I'm not going to bother cleaning that. What's here? What's this? Another halfpenny. Hard to see with the camera. Could be George again. I think that's a George. There's his head there. Turn it over. It says halfpenny. And the date should be there. Cannot see. Is it 18? Not sure. Try my magnifying glass on it. I think that's an 18 something. So that's Queen Victoria. If that's right. No, it's not Victoria. Certain that's not Victoria. No, that's a George. So it's not 1800. It's 19 something. No, it's 1923. So that one's 1923. George. This is another one. Another George. Halfpenny. 1921, I think. 1931. Let me check. That's 1931 halfpenny. And you see George and V there. I think it's George the Fifth. Yeah, George V, that is. That's George the Fifth. What's this one? I think that's the same. George. No, this is a different one. This is George the Sixth. I think you see V1 there. What's the date on that? That's got a ship on the back of that one. It's got the ship. That's a halfpenny with a ship. Date's a bit worn out. Can't see the date on it. 1900. Hey, what else we got there? There's another George. George the Fifth. And a Britannia. What's the date on that? Let me see. Let me see the date. Look for this thing. I can't see the date. (1926), I think that is. What else have we got here? What's this one? There's the Britannia there. It's another halfpenny. Date on that is that's 1863. 1863 halfpenny. And that would be Queen Victoria. Not very good. Not very good. There's a bun head there, maybe. It's an early Victoria coin. Doesn't show up very well, does it? But she's facing that way, not that way. Queen Victoria, 1863. Halfpenny. And this is a Victoria again. You see her a little bit better there. Queen Victoria. That's a 1 penny. There's the Britannia, and the date is just there. This one could be, I think, the 1900. So I know I've got one with 1900 on it. Not sure if that's the 1900 one. She died the year after. There's another one here. Can't see anything on that one. It's rather worn. what happens to some of them. You don't see much on them. I'm afraid that one, I think it's a Victoria one, but can't see anything on that one. There's a difference in size between a halfpenny and a penny. We've got a penny there. Here's a penny. These are the pennies that we have now. So that was a penny. This is the modern penny. 1 penny. And a halfpenny. That one is the halfpenny, the old one. But I don't have a... There was an older, which was a bit smaller than that one. Oh my God, what I got here. Oops. There's a 20p. That's a penny. An old one that I found. A bit worn out. Nope. No, I don't have a halfpenny. That's I think that might have been a halfpenny. The smaller ones, or a farthing. But there's nothing on that one. It's worn out totally. As well as a few of these. Another worn out one. Most probably was a halfpenny. Nothing to see on that one. This is another threepenny bit. It's quite thick. You see the like edges, like little square edges going around it, which is a threepence or 3 penny, like them there. So there's 3 of them. That might be a penny. I think that's a penny. You can see a portcullis there. A few little lines. It's a 1 pence. A bit mangled due to the weather. So it's one of those. But it's worn out because of the soil. So there's another one. Another halfpenny, I reckon. Totally worn out. Eaten away by the acid in the ground. And so those are the coins that I've been picking up recently. All these coins. And I've had a few coins that I could spend proper money. So these go into my box now. And just junk really. Yeah. A 10p. That can go in the junk box. I can keep that one. I'll put that in the junk too. Yeah, so these are the coins that I've been finding recently. No gold yet, but I'm getting closer. I got a bit of silver. Those are my finds, recent finds with the new detector. More to come, hopefully.